How you guys doing? This is a code. Well, today it is Thursday, a new month, May the 1st, 2025. Well, I'm just gonna, this is a 1 hour time frame. I'm on NQ and I'm just gonna review a little bit what been going on. So this is the candle on a daily bearish fair value gap that Trump announced uh, tariffs right here. It came all the way down to here, right? Okay, so what do we have here? Well, we just entered just touched the monthly fair value gap, bearish fair value gap. So let me go to the monthly, but I am gonna change. This is the contract right here, right? This is a contract right here, but let me change to the continuous because I wanna share something. So this is if I change to the monthly, this is where we are right now. We just tag the monthly fair value gap. Where do I expect price to retrace down? Because it's gonna have some retracement, right? I don't believe it's gonna come all the way to all the way back back here, right? That's too much. So how many months did it take down? It took down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, almost 11 because it did not take down this one. It did not take it, right? Okay, it did not take it. So what so it took so many months, right? It took down so many months. Very good. Let me change it to the contracts because that's where we are doing entrances. So this is 50%. This is a 50% of this candle. And this is here on the top 50% of the whole range from body to body to body high to body low of this month. This is a monthly candles. Okay, so I expect price to react around 50% of this body or 50% of this. So we how many ticks do we need to get up there, right? So let's measure. Let's measure with our tools. We need about like close to 2,000 ticks to come to the 50% of the range and to the 50% of the body, 740 ticks, right? Not much for NQ, right? Okay, so what on the 1 hour, if I change it to the 1 hour, let me just go review a little bit here. This is where Trump announced well, actually, where there were rumors that Trump was gonna remove tariffs, at least 70%, something like that. Here, right? This movement, this see this wick here, the wick, and then price came all the way up to here, and then price by a tick did not take down this liquidity, right here, and then retrace down, right? Failure swing, and then well, what's on this wick, right? That send price up all the way, right? It came to an hourly fair value gap because this is the hour, and if I change it to the okay, I try to change it to the 1 minute, it won't give me what I need, but I'm gonna change it to the 3 minutes. Okay, okay, so this is the 3 minutes, but on the 1 minute, what it is, I mark the wick. I'm sorry, I mark something like this, like the wick of a candle, and then another fair value gap, a small inverse fair value gap. That's what I mark on the 1 minute, and then price had a reaction, right? And it went higher, and right here it just came down and created this. This is a 3 minutes, right? So let me change it to the 1 minute, and hopefully I already have that. What I'm trying to mention. Okay, okay. So here we we are here. Okay, so I'm thinking once it hit those targets up there, where I mentioned on the monthly, it's gonna come all the way down to here. It never came down to the 10:30 a.m. open, and this is the daily. It would need to violate the daily fair value gap, which let's see if it's gonna violate it. If not, it's gonna respect it like it did today. Uh, so here, this is a daily fair value gap here. I'm gonna put the daily, right? And this is where we are today. This is the candle that it made today. It made this candle today. So it just touched there, right there, and I had it marked. I did have it marked. Here it is. Here's the what I mark here. It's very simple. What I mark is actually, let me just right there, right? What I mark here is there. One more, right there. What I mark is this candle's wick low and this candle's wick high, and this is the daily liquidity here. So it took down the liquidity just when price opened, and we had a little range here, and then came back here, and created Asia low. So we have Asia low here, and then I would like Asia low to be taken down. So it's gonna be very interesting tomorrow. But see how high it took down. It took up today, after market, uh, all the way to 991 ticks, and it came all the way to 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, which is 1:30 Eastern time here, right? So I'm expecting price to. I would like price to come up here first, and then from here, this is a liquidity, a monthly liquidity, and a fair value gap here on this zone. I already showed it, and this line here is actually I marked it before price came all the way to here. I marked it and on the 1 hour. So I need to find the 1 hour here. Here's the 1 hour, and this is where I marked on the 1 hour. This is where Trump announced the tariffs right here. Okay. Okay, right there. And then this is the 1 hour. So what did I mark? So I mark again. I just marked. This is what I marked. I marked the body wick high, low, and the body wick high here. Inverse fair value gap here, and this is the reaction. I like entering on Mohawks. Right there. That's today's price action. Today it is May the 1st, May 1, May Day. Okay, so how many ticks of Mohawk? I like entering on Mohawks, remember. Sometimes it gives me consequential encroachment. I do not get the trades, but this is one tick. One tick. Okay, well, I just wanted to mention about if you see something like that, go ahead and enter on the retracement. I think is just gonna not come all the way down to where we were, right? Like all the way down to here. I do think it's gonna come like all the way to to here, to here, and it needs to come back to 10:30 a.m. of uh, of yesterday. Um, so yeah, here's starting to the candles, or right now we're technically starting to come lower because of the structure of the body of the candles. 1 hour. See here, the candle took down the liquidity. I expect that, and then of this previous candle, the body stood inside, and then we have some bearishness. But yeah, we're bullish. Technically, we're bullish, but we are gonna be on a monthly fair value gap, bearish fair value gap. Okay, I just wanted to share that, and mainly what I wanted to share is the 1 minute inverse fair value gap here. This is for many people might be the scariest entrances, but it's actually the best ones. This is the Mohawk right here, right? With 10 ticks, with 10 ticks of drawdown, 8 ticks or 9. Okay. Um, there's another way I do entrances. I what I do is you don't see no numbers here, but you're gonna see a number. I just by preference I don't put numbers. That's the number right there, and there's the number here. And I do a fib. I do use fib, my personal fib that I created from there to there, and there's the entrance right there. It's the same, the Mohawk. You see, I structure it to the what price action does. That's why I did that. I took my time to do that. Okay, very well. Well, this is a code. Just wanted to share that type of interest. Okay, that this is an interest. Okay, I do expect to take it down. If it trades something here, uh, very good. But I would like price once it comes down here. I would like that to be taken down, and come all the way down to here, and from here taken a an entrance to the upside. Thank you very much. This is the code. Have a great night. Thank you.